Alright, so a bit of a heads up before the video for those who noticed it's a particularly long one. I did leave the entire maze section in the video. I didn't speed it up or anything, so there's one portion where I was AFK grabbing a piece of paper, fully drawing out a blank graph. I'll probably speed that part up, but the rest of it I'm going to leave as is, just so you can see what kind of frustration you can look forward to when you're doing this. So, pretty much the only speed ups should be any kind of traveling and that one particular graph section. Hope you enjoy. Good luck getting your mounts. Alright, so it looks like people unraveled how to get the Lucid Nightmare mount finally, so props to everyone on the WoW Secrets Discord. Gonna walk through the steps now and see if we can get that mount. Got a little kind of bullet note thing I have aside there. I'll try to keep all the traveling in the video and everything just so I know exactly where I'm going. Some of it I might speed up. The bejeweled and maze parts I might cut a little bit out of if it takes more than one attempt, just so you're not sitting there too terribly long. So the very first step is come to Dalaran, come inside the south door, then right on the table you have an inconspicuous note. You have to click this before you can get any further toward progress for the mount. Then we need to go to Ulduar. Move this out of the way, that way I can access my teleportation items. Luckily we don't have to go very far through here, so shouldn't take too long. The most time-consuming portion of this, from what I've been told, is the second to last step, where you have to basically go through a maze. Could be people just didn't understand quite how it worked. I've been suggested to set a grid up so I can keep track of where I am with it. We'll see when we get there. I've heard several people say they spent over 5 hours inside there. And I will be showing methods you can do using any character. There's some cheesy bits you can get by using a demon header and such, but I won't be going over those just because they're likely to be patched anyway, I imagine. I'll also make sure to put timestamps in the video for anyone who wants to bypass all this traveling and everything. They should be below just in the description there. I'll put it at each individual step of the chain. It's not really going to matter what difficulty we're going on, so I'm going to leave it the same for now. Just in case I come back later this week and decide to try to get that elusive Mimiron's head.
Okay, let's move out. Get into your machines. I'll speak to you from here via the radio.
Not a slow crawl all the way up to Flame Leviathan. That should be the only boss we have to kill for this, I think. I don't think we have to kill XT. Actually, even if we do, he doesn't take that long. A couple of hits and he's dead.
Have been seen emerging.
Turn those off for now.
At the base of the pillars straight ahead of you. Destroy the bunkers and they'll be forced to fall back. Of Ulduar. In a few moments, we'll be dropping into... What's that? Be careful, something's headed your way. Quickly, evasive action! Evasive action!
Hostile entities detected. Threat assessment protocol active. Primary target engaged. Time minus 30 seconds to reevaluation.
Scouts report that the generators from the missile silos are coming online.
Fury online. Acquiring target. Board online.
Okay, so I'm maybe a little bit slow stacking that there. Usually I try to do 2-1-1, 2-1-1. Doesn't matter though. One shot and he's dead. Probably should have stopped that anyway.
New target, Leviathan unit. Shutting down.
Kill those off so I can mount. Make sure I move that somewhere that I'm not going to accidentally sell it, because farming that pattern took ages. So in case you don't know, you are going to need a Shadoweave Mask for later on the chain. You can farm the pattern. It's about a 3% drop rate. Drops from some specific dwarves out in Searing Gorge. The quest chain that used to give it was removed back in Caddis, so that's the only way to get it now. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill XT just for the heck of it, get him out of the way. Alright, so if you come over here, this will be the back left corner of the room. On top of this head here, there's going to be a little lever. As soon as you click it, most of the room's going to fill up with a bunch of these little light bulbs. Now you have to make a very specific shape using these. It's going to be pretty much just a gear, which is what the rough coordinates are here. So the 8th one over, I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it's 6 wide, there should be 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, yeah. So there should be 7 on either side of it and 6 in the middle. Alright, so this entire section I'm going to fill in here in a little bit. Now we're going to count 8 in to the same on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Six wide again. Okay, then diagonal is going to be coming out with 3, so we need to go 4 across. So that's 3 open we're leaving there, and diagonal. Actually, wait a second. think I misinterpreted what I wrote. That's right. Right here it's supposed to be a wedge. 3 long, 3 diagonal. And it comes 1 away from the edge. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Then repeat that for these ones. So 1, 2, 3. Make our diagonal. Three wide. That stays off. Make our diagonal. Okay, there we go. So the entire shape should be outlined now. Now it's just a matter of filling everything in. Gonna do this one section at a time, that way I can make sure I don't miss anything. Obviously this many lights, if I mess anything up, finding the error is gonna be a little bit of a pain. One thing I'm not certain of, if you're in here with multiple people, if you can do this as a group to speed things up. If so, that'd be very nice. Unfortunately, I'm on really early compared to when my guildies are usually on, otherwise I'd get a couple of them in here, we'd work on this together. Alright, that section looks solid. Alright, that section looks good. I just realized this might be a very long video in total. We'll see how long it turns into once I speed up some of the portions. That was a bit disorienting. Camera turned a little bit on me. Alright, that section looks good. Now, if I've done this correctly, after I light these last couple up, 4 of them should turn red, and there should be a scroll in the middle of them. There we go. 1,000 years imprisoned, surely it wears on the mind. Alright, now we get to go to AQ40. Quickest way there. Thinking Tamacile. No, not Tamacile. I'm talking about Caverns of Time. I do wonder if you stopped at any point and pick it back up another time, if you have to redo portions you've previously done. Argus has already got me used to being on my ground mount, so whoops. Kind of wish I would have started a stopwatch and it's up here. Whenever I started this, that way I could see how long you should expect in total for it to take you. Of course, it's going to vary greatly on the 3 mini games you have to do: the Bejeweled, the wire game, and the maze. And then, of course, you get lost in the crypts. I think there's a faster way that I saw Murgle's video on it. He went through the long way. There's a hole to the left that I know you can drop down that drops you on top of a pile of bones. I just don't know if it's the same pile or not. funny how even with DK movement speed, while mounted, the 310 speed and everything, some of these zones still feel like they take a while when you're flying across them. I really should have made some more avalanche elixirs. I would like to try using one of those to get down whenever we get to the final portion of this. See if that works for people with no way of slow falling or anything. Looks like a lot of people are doing this right now. Thankfully I have a speed set that I can equip for the portion of the hero I won't be able to mount. Just gonna keep it on. Does mean I can deal with the icon in the middle of my screen that prevents me from having it on during combat. But hopefully that's not going to be too big of an annoyance. We shouldn't be in here terribly long. First time come through here at 110, these things aren't even aggroing anymore. Okay, well there you go. So apparently if you go too far through here, one of the bosses aggroes you. We'll see how long they follow us. Keeping up pretty well, surprisingly. Already aggroed Fankris. Yeah, it's gonna be slowing me. I might have to stop and just kill him. We'll see if he replies it. Okay. Can't break out of the stun either. well that works. Apparently some transmog pieces in here I don't have. Double check real quick for anything of worth. Nothing. Alright, well, worth noting. Make sure you stop there in Fancris's room, kill him, anything following you, then proceed further to avoid that. Actually, I'm going to take my speed set off since I'm going to be mounted the whole way through here. Get some of the clutter off the screen. Let's see, you're plugging aggro too, aren't you, Princess? Surprisingly, no. Alright, we do have to kill the twins.
You will die. Lambs to the slaughter.
Alright, so some BOP patterns and stuff. Another transmog piece I don't have. Pets are always good. And another BOP enchanting piece. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those obsidian, since last time they actually sold, surprisingly. Let's hope there's no more buried in there. If there is, no big deal. Yeah, I'm still seeing the large ones sell for 200 gold each. And of course, Arcane Crystal. Bring back bad memories farming those things from trying to get my Thunder Fury forged. So much thorium. Had dense stone on the auction house for months, if not a full year afterward. Imagine having to go through this place on foot. Hackathon, Blackathon. And right here is what we're after. This mind larva. We get to play a game Bejeweled, which I have not played in a long time, so we'll see how this goes. There we go. Had to remember the key to get rid of my UI. So I was told you get 5 of the brains in a row, that's automatic jackpot and you complete it. So other than that, it's just regular score based. I want to try to keep these 3 here and that one there if I can. Doesn't look like I'll be able to do that for much longer. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and use some of them. so we can get 4 there. There's no way to get a 5th that I see. We need to drop one down to here. Oh, it's gonna use it up. Oh well. You can't move them to get them out of the way, can you? Keep doing that.
Your friends will abandon you.
So to my knowledge, there's no way to keep track of the score in here, so you don't know exactly when you're done. Well, until it just goes away. I just messed myself up there. I do wonder if this is well programmed enough to tell you if you were stuck. Nothing just yet. Well, that didn't go as planned. I wanted to get this one dropped down here, but I might have to move him to get this one over there. We'll see if it lets me move him back over. That's going to move it even farther away. I'm just going to go ahead and use that one. Start setting this one up instead. Okay, this might be something I can work with. Or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. Alright, so I might be able to pull off some magic here with the brightens. Yeah, there we go. There's 5 right there. And we're done. That took a lot longer than I wanted. First try though. Make sure I turn my UI back on. Deeper than deep awaits your seat. Alright, so now I have to go to Deepholm. Grab my Stormwind teleportation cloak. I'm curious if you have to get 5 in a row to complete that or not, because I know 5 in a row considers a jackpot. I've heard reported people saying they've completed it without doing 5 though. Now whether they just missed it or didn't catch it, that's one thing. Not getting one at all, I think I was in there for a good while. It should have completed by then. Sell some of the junk.
Any deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
I guess that's going to auction later.
May your feet find good trails.
Take the Deepholm teleporter. Alright, so the cave we need is going to be right up here. We're only on step 4, step 8. Alright, so this one right here. Throw the old movement speed set back up. Nope, we can mount. Just can't fly. Do the safe thing and wait for the big worm to pass through. Looks like we didn't need to. I'm actually not sure what happens if we get hit by him, so we'll chance it. Worst thing that happens, we get hit and get to find out. Drop into the fissure. Warning, you're about to fall into a dark fissure. You may not be able to climb back out again. Are you sure you want to do this? Of course. A lot of people in here. Alright, equip our hat. Okay, so you do still need to be like with just no gear on except it. Inventory's full. Really? There we go. Where the shaded delegate may appear. Alright, so now I need to go to Gnomeregan. Best way to do that is probably go to regular Dalaran. Take the Iron Forge port from there. I'm looking like I'm flying drunk, trying to reply to a message here while I'm flying en route. Now, it's been a long time since I've ran the entirety of Gnomeregan. I usually take all the drop-down routes and everything whenever I'm living on alt or something. So, I might get a little bit lost here for this next portion. We'll see. Alright, so I think this was the regular entrance to it. The other one's the workshop. I'm not entirely sure which one I need to go in. Oh, remember I'm looking for a round room. It's the launch bay. Okay, so I think you do just go the regular route. Because it should be down here in this area. They need to go. We're just over halfway done with it so far. Curious to see how long the video's been going at this point. I know that bejeweled section in particular took a while. Actually, why in the world am I running around there? I guess to get a parachute. Probably just jump off just fine. Oh, that's not it.
Electric justice.
Looks like I shouldn't have jumped or come up here anyway. I'll keep the parachute for now, in case I'm wrong. Yeah, here we go. Right, here's the control panels we need. So I'm going to LOS these mobs around the corner and get rid of them real quick. Not sure what they're doing. Nothing of value. Alright, so the combination of this is 1222 176597. I'm still in combat. Now I can change my gear. Okay, so there are two levers. Each one's one individual number. So 1222. That should be 1. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Okay, so you can't go in reverse from 1 backwards. Total check real quick, these are correct. They don't start in different numbers. Oh yeah, there's the instructions for it, by the way, for anyone curious. Looks like just basic binary. Games and toys are left behind when you awaken screaming. Alright, so we're going to Val'sharah for this one. Dalaran's on cooldown. So I'm going to take my Death Gate, go to Dalaran from there, and then fly over. Just grab that bling trundle while I'm here. Nothing special.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Oops. I'll just hop on a flight path up there, since they're decently quick. This step, I think, should be pretty easy. I have the wire game at least, so I'm pretty familiar with how it works. The bejeweled one, not so much. So right up here-ish, where that little cave-looking thing is, there should be a house up there somewhere. Here it is. There's no one here, surprisingly. Alright, hide the interface again. Okay, so there are different shapes here. Mr. Guy, if you can move out of the way, that'd be amazing. Oh, did it cancel it? Oh, damn. Alright, good to know. So if you want to be a complete jerk, I know this guy did it on accident, but yeah, get someone hit who's doing the puzzle. Well, I had this one solved easy earlier. Hopefully whatever combat that is back there stays back there this time. Alright, so I have to get those out of there. Alright, now same thing here. We have two shapes we have to separate. Hey, there we go. So that wasn't too bad. What you seek is buried within. Alright, so now we have to go to Kun-Lai Summit. The easiest way would be the Stormwind Cloak, but unfortunately it's on cooldown right now, so... Dalaran just came off cooldown. Actually, Dalaran would be easier. So there's a port to Pandaland here. I know it's very infrequently used, but it does exist. I forgot to mention the additional step, load screen boss. Alright, so we're on step 7 of 8 so far. It could be very deceiving right here, thinking we're almost done. This one step, some people have complained, takes longer than everything else several times over. We'll see if maybe they're just bad at spatial reasoning, or if this is actually going to be a challenge. I'm not entirely sure the kind of puzzle we're dealing with, and it has something to do with the color of runes and orbs or something inside of the rooms. So I'll try to figure that out as we go. this is it. Looks to be the correct location. Tomb of Shadows, that is not it. Is there another tomb near here? Tomb of Conquerors. I don't believe that's it. I believe we're looking for Tomb of Secrets. Which is fitting. Here we go. Alright, and there's the urn we clicked to begin it, so wish me luck, we'll see how it goes. Warning, you're about to consume the ashes of an evil sorcerer. There's no way to tell what will happen. Are you very sure you want to do this? I'm a Death Knight, what do I have to lose? Alright, so our map does not work at all. I wonder if we can cheese this. Doesn't appear I can drop a raid marker. I might be able to in a party. Let me see. Alright. So we can drop them. Alright, so we will go clockwise and see what we end up with. And if our raid marker even stays there. Okay, so to the left takes us nowhere, and it blocks the room. So continuing clockwise. Oh, I see. So that blocks off two of them. So it's like a one-room puzzle thing. Okay, so when the left is block, we go right. Is this a valid way to go? This should be to the exit. Okay. So when left and right are blocked, we go north. No, left and right are blocked, we go south. Okay then. Let's see if this changes it. Interesting. Okay, so we're back here now. Okay. I hope I wasn't supposed to click something in that first room. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I've clicked a yellow orb, which means I think the entire pattern changes now. So from the yellow room, everything except left is open. We're going right. I wonder if this is the same for everybody, or if it's randomly generated. Okay. So that gives me left, right, and back open. Left and forward open. We may have ended up back in that loop that I was at before. Matter of fact, I'm pretty certain of it. Go this way one more time, so south doesn't do it. We have to backtrack. Okay. Unless that is the right way and we just didn't go far enough. Which is a possibility. So I'm gonna go south a few rooms and see if anything changes. Okay. So from here, we go right. Someone said there were some runes and stuff to watch out for. Need to make sure to keep an eye out for those. Speaking of... So I'm guessing the entire purpose is get the correct light, the correct rune, so you can interact with it. So from the red rune, we're going to try going clockwise again, because that totally did not fail us last time. Can go one further if this is a repeat. Backtracking. Okay, so let's backtrack. Alright, so there's a red rune again. Let's try straightforward this time. Oh, I thought that was in a loop for a second. Thing going the wrong way. I am. Okay. So I'm starting to get this first section down. So I think I can get back to the red rune. Then I have to go right. There's a red rune. Going right. Okay. I feel like that's wrong. Definitely think that's wrong. Maybe not. Okay, so now I know I'm backtracking someplace I've already been. I'm just not sure which portion of it. This one I know. Let's see. Because there were two of these. Okay, that was a not bad one. Does it send me back in the loop though? I went left last time I was here. I need to go back. I need to get back to the red room. Okay, so here's the red room. Interesting. So the direction I wanted to go is where I just came from. Which means either I missed the yellow rune completely earlier, or I skipped something. Tell you what, I'm gonna grab a piece of paper real quick, and I'm actually gonna graph this out. Alright, so red room. I'm gonna go to the left. So left is blocked in this room. Gonna go south. Left and right are blocked. That was south I went, right? Not north. Oh, I went. Wait a second. That was north, crap. Alright, let me adjust the south one. Okay, it's the exact same. So I think these two loop around to each other. We go north one more. Yeah, these two loop around to each other. Alright, so I'm going to dot a line that, just because I'm not entirely certain that's what it does. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that puts us back to the red room. So I'm going straight ahead now. Front and right are blocked. Gonna go left. So front and back are blocked. Okay, this puts me in a room only the front's blocked. Let's try going left. This puts me in a room where left and right are blocked. Okay, if I go north, is this going to loop around to itself? If so, I know where we are. No, it does not. Which direction did I go? I think I may have forgot to add a mark on my grid. Okay, so left and right are blocked. I went straight. Crap, I might have to backtrack here. I definitely missed a room. That's not good. So this room somehow loops around to the ones that were looping us before. Okay, this puts us in a room where only the front one's blocked. If I go right, this should be the front and back blocked. It is, okay, so I know where we're at now. This should be right blocked only. It is. So if I go straight, which just ignore the map while I'm doing this. I'm just basing directions based on the pedestal here. Okay, so only the X is blocked there. Try going to the left again. North is blocked. So I'm going south. And there's the yellow rune. Okay, so in this room, south is blocked. And go left. Okay, let's go left one more. If we go one more, it's the same thing, it's a loop. We're going to assume it is. Okay, it's different. Gonna go left. No, south. Left and right are blocked. Okay, so I'm thinking those areas I thought were looping us before were not actually. You can think them more of hallways. So we're going south one more on the grid. Okay, from here south is blocked. I am running out of room on the left hand side of the grid, so hopefully this is blocked left. It is. Having actual grid paper would have helped us tremendously. Alright, so from here south is blocked. Try going farther the direction that I don't have any room to go. Alright, I'm going to get a new piece of paper and make these smaller. Alright, let me redo this a lot smaller than I did. Alright, there we go. Redid this about a quarter the size of the old one, so if I run the room this way, this place is huge. Which is entirely possible because I might not be doing this correctly. Matter of fact, if this one's blocked north only, no. Okay, well none of the patterns are repeating yet. But we are a long way away from that red one. Surely this can't be looping around like I think it is. It is. Okay, so we need to go right. Okay. Well, that just confused the heck out of me. Because on this grid... Okay, something doubled up somewhere, because this put us back at red. Which means at some point we went out of bounds and got teleported. Give me just a minute to find out where that could have been. Okay, so let's try this. From red we'll go right. Since we know left leads us to that area that was seemingly looping us. Alright, that's good. We have limited directions we can go. If this puts us back to red, then I know we've gone out of bounds again. We have not. South is blocked. Let's go back this way. This one should have north open, as well as some others. Okay, so going north should connect us back to one of the rooms we were in earlier. Which means in the previous room we have to go right. So in this room, right is blocked. Let's go south one. Alright. So there's a red torch. We can go left from here, which is unusual looking at this. So we shouldn't be able to go north. Let's see if this does indeed loop back around to Red Room eventually. So this right here should put us 2 rooms south of red. If we go north, all 3 should be blocked. No. Okay, I think we went out of bounds. This should have south. Nope. Okay, I think I know where we are. North from here. Then left. I'm not sure where this room is. Okay, so the center room where only south was blocked. And now for sure we need to go north. And then we need to go left. We'll see if this allows us to do that. Okay. So there's that. Now we need to find blue. I don't have a clue where to begin looking for that. So we're going to try for now. We're going to go north, left, 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 north. And see where that spits us out. I wish I had a way where I could be marking this on screen for y'all, because this is actually really fun figuring out where all this is. I see where we looped back around too. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, earlier when we went that southeast or southwest direction, I'm seeing exactly where it put us. So if I go left in this next room, north and south should be blocked. Go right in this next room. North and south should be locked. What's north of that then? I want to know what's up here. I know it's the right. Ooh. Is that out of bounds? Okay, so interesting. I'm having to set up a completely separate grid for this one because I don't know where I am now. My previous one was set up based on the yellow and red torch. Okay. I want to see what was through this other door up here to the right. Alright, so I know north. Left and north should be blocked. They're not. Ooh. So what's in here? Because this is supposed to be a dead end. Okay, so I think we're in like a corner of the map right now. So I think we had to pass out of bounds again. I don't know where I am. These are the same hallways that I got lost in earlier when I was escorting the red torch back to the rune. So I had to miss something in here. Knowing the size of the grid that this takes place on would be a huge help. It might give an unfair advantage though. Oh, hello. Okay. Alright, well here is a perfect point of reference to graph out from, because there is no place you can go aside from one way. How in the world? Did I walk past that earlier? Because this was a one-way route to get here. There's nowhere else we could have gone in any of those previous rooms, but I don't remember seeing that. Either I am blind as could be, or that was not there. Okay, well, either way. Alright, so north is blocked as it should be, south is blocked. North should be blocked in this next room. Okay. I just realized the name of this place is so fitting. Endless Halls, and there's the purple rune. That was easy. I'm guessing there's one more. I thought there were only 3. Green. Was it green or yellow the very first one we did? I'm guessing it had to be yellow because the thing shouldn't be able to pick up again. So mark that with green torch. Right should be blocked in the next room. Right should be blocked in the next room. This next one I have no reference for, so let's see. I'm gonna go left first, even though I feel like it's to the right. Gonna go south because all these were closed on the south, or on the right. Okay. Which direction did I just go? Okay, I went left. Okay, so I'm trying to match this up to the previous map and nothing's matching up yet. So I'm gonna go north. Making multiple grids on one piece of paper and they're starting to run together. I thought I placed them far enough apart. I guess I didn't. Hmm. So nothing's matching up yet either. So I can start going this way and try to fill in some of these boxes and find out if there's a gap. So left has to be open here, and it goes back into one of the previous rooms. So I'm going right here. Okay. Left as closed as it should be. Let's see what's to the right here. So if we go south, left should be closed. Okay, that puts us back in Green Torch Room. So I know where we are. So go north. This next room should put us in one we've gone left, but we haven't gone right in. Apparently people have come up with a add-on for this already. It's apparently very buggy buggy though. Buggy. This puzzle will make my speech buggy. So I'm trying to look at all the previous grids I've done, see if any of these are even close to matching up. And so far, nothing. Unless this next room only has the right blocked. I may have forgot one box. No, I didn't. So right here, north and right, should be blocked. They are. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's more. How is right not blocked? Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm going to be wandering in circles until I find a landmark again. It looks like that's the case. So out of bounds looks like it accidentally works in our favor there. If the green rune was in the out of bounds box. Good news is, as soon as I find a landmark, I think we have the last one. So if everyone's stuck around this long, grid this stuff out. If you have regular graph paper, all the better, because you're going to need some room. If not, just use a regular piece of paper and just keep them small. Make sure you mark where the rune is when you find it, as well as where the torch is. Now I think this entire place is the exact same. It doesn't change, the boulders never move. Now what I've failed to do is match up the first, second, and third graph. I haven't found points that match up on them in order to be able to overlay them and maintain a just one ongoing graph. I think I know where I am right now, at least, though. One of these up here ahead should only be the front one blocked, and then I know where I am. Okay. So many people in general chat are so frustrated. I would be too if I wasn't marking this stuff out step by step. So north should be blocked here. No. So we've already gone on a bounce. I'm not getting back into that thing. I might not have a choice. Matter of fact, this might tell me where I am. If not this room, but the next one is only blocked left, I know where I'm at. No. Okay. Left and right? No. Okay. I am lost. That's starting to become the theme of this place. It's not going to take me the 5 or 6 hours some people are claiming, but it's definitely a nice little challenge. The only criticism I have for it is I wish it didn't just teleport you when you got out of bounds. If it was just one solid room where the outer edges were impassable, they just had rocks in them, like that one room, 3 exits had rocks. That way you could for certain navigate your way around without getting discombobulated. It's like I just came this way. I went right last time. I think. I probably didn't. Every time I think I know where I'm at, the next room just isn't what it's supposed to be. It could backfire a lot. For a couple of minutes here, I'm going to try the usual thing you're supposed to do if you're stuck in a maze. Stick to one wall and just follow it. So I'm going to stick to my left-hand side until either I feel like it's circled back upon itself or I find what I'm looking for. Or I know for certain where I'm at on the map. And would you look at that? I know for certain where I'm at on the map. Let's see if I'm full of shit. Left and right should be blocked. Okay. So now I'm back on the original grid that I was putting together. I wonder if I go back to where the red torch was. No, that was a red orb. Okay, well now that I know where I'm at, I'm going to continue on with this graph. Alright, so next room is only left blocked. I'm going to go right. Okay, so far no overlap. I'm really not liking the ones that have left and right or top and bottom blocked. They're so easy to like think you're in one that you're not. I'll explore the outskirts of them later. First I'm gonna see how large the box is. Because so far, the entire area, this direction that I'm facing right now, is hollow. There's no room that leads in there whatsoever. so far it's the only direction we can go. There's been no deviation ever since that corner room. We know for sure there are some rooms to the upper left of us, but most of them will be blocked for a while. See how big of a box this puts us. Okay, so far we've got another large area that we can't enter. Which is still the case. No more of these hallways. Please, no. No, stop. Ah, the blue rune. Alright, I do remember someone said blue was the final one. There's a lot of open room this direction, if we can somehow go south. I feel like what we're looking for is in there. Right there is south. Oh no, I think we went out of bounds. Because this is supposed to be closed. Alright. I'm gonna try to backtrack and see if it takes me where I think it's going to. If it does, I'm just gonna go a different direction up here. So left and right are closed. Yes. Then up here right is closed. Left is closed. Okay, we came from right, so we're going north. Okay, it's still forcing us that direction, so that might not be terrible. That's not so good. We don't want to go this direction. Assuming the torch isn't just, like, out on an edge somewhere. starting to go off the edge of the paper, so I've got to try to link these up. Haven't been in this particular room. This is not what we're looking for. North should take us back into the one we were just in a little bit ago. North should be closed. We'll go one farther. If there's anything, I'm going to backtrack. Backtracking. So now right should be closed. So I might be misunderstanding this. I'm thinking that it doesn't quite out of bounds reset you. It's like the place rolls over onto itself. Like if you take a map and you roll it into a tube. Like if you walk off the south border, you end up on the north border. I think that's what's screwing me up here. Which direction did I go back there? I was too busy trying to understand what's going on here. Okay, I went north. Okay, well these rooms are really densely packed. Oh, my favorite. Back to the left and right stuff. Let me guess another one. Who would have guessed? If only that knew I meant where I was. Oh my gosh. I was... Yep, I know where I am. Crap. Okay. So... Alright, there's one direction I can go back here. Yeah. There's one room back here I can go right in. And it should be the only one that I can do that in. Well, aside from the one I have to take a right to get there. Alright, this should be the room that I have to go right in. Ooh, or I can do that. Alright, let's see what this leads to. Now that I'm back on track, I know where I'm at and everything. Looky there, back to left, right. So I think just north of that blue rune is the reset boundary. So depending on how many more rooms north this sends us, we might be going the wrong way. Alright, looking through the graph at least, I'm not seeing one that has this combination of rocks. So I'm confident we're not going the wrong way yet. Okay, there we go. Now... there's a big open area over here that I think I'd like to explore. I need to go south. It lets me go south. Let's see how off I am on where I think this is going to be. So north and right should both be blocked here. They are. Alright. This feels promising, because so far there's only one way into this area. Actually, from anywhere. This entire area is one way. Scratch that. There's one additional entrance a couple of rooms back. I might have to check that one later. Why is right open? Right should not be open. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I'm gonna check out that other one, because that area isn't too clear to me as to where it leads. So I go north until I have to go left. Okay, so I don't think I'm going the right way again. There's one other area back there I can check. Two, I suppose. Let's check this room first, and then I'm gonna go back. That was a slower screen transition. Maybe it was just in my head. I need to navigate my way back to the blue thing, and then just graph fresh, cause this shit is everywhere again. This next room, I'm gonna try going north and see what's there first. Actually, there's two rooms I want to check. I really hope I'm not blind and I just walked past the blue torch this entire time. I forgot to graph a room. Zoning out a little bit. Okay, so something... I'm not entirely sure where I am. Oh gosh. Game, please let me set my hearth at something. Let me go back. Breadcrumbs. Okay, so we're back to these. I think I can get back to the blue orb at least doing this. I was wrong. Okay. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm drawing out an entire grid here, so I don't have to worry about this crap anymore. Okay, apologies for the delay. I just basically handmade my own sheet of graph paper, so... we'll see if this does it. Make sure I keep the other two handy for reference. So this is more work than I put in most jobs. Alright, so remember those were going... I just realized I don't think this paper is going to work the way I thought it would. That was a lot of effort for nothing. I'm not going to have room to mark which directions I'm going. Yeah, let's go back to marking them one at a time. This time, I won't have any of the rooms that I haven't previously visited on this graph. So that should keep it easier for me to know exactly where I'm going. Someone just said they found all 5 runes in not a single orb. That's impressive. Okay, so there's one more direction on the old map that I haven't gone that I can use on this one. If it's not this way, I have to backtrack further toward where red was. And that is south right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Yeah. All it took was approaching it from a fresh sheet of paper. So unless the game decides to completely troll us here, at the end of this hallway is a blue rune. Oh my gosh, how long ago did I skip that hallway? So blue should have been the simplest of all of them. No, there's not more. No. No. Oh gosh, okay. The way is now open to the greatest secret never told, a fitting end to your journey. Okay. Now, we get to go to Karazhan Crypt, and we get to just walk in instead of using the usual mammoth into invisible wall walking into speed boosted glider. It makes sense to open up this place now though, after there's some place on Argus I saw that had like some of the upside down hanging dudes, or like regular hanging, that made me wonder why they kept Karazhan Crypts closed anymore anyway, if it used to be just for maintaining the rating. So I'm counting it right now. It was 8 rooms away from the blue rune, was where I finally found the torch. Five of those rooms, you could only go one direction. I just went straight instead of turning right, and there was that whole clusterfuck of rooms up there north of it. Alright, let's see if I remember where these were. Oh. What? They've capped it off so you can't jump down. Okay, so I guess we're going the regular way. It's been a year or two since I've been down here, so I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll figure it out. This place was pretty straightforward. Or I already missed the first turn. I think I did. Ah, there it is. That's a shame. I hope this place, after you get your mount, goes back to like being phased or something. Because I did like this being just kind of a little secret you could show people who didn't know what they were doing. Alright, there we have it. Lucid Nightmare. Let's Deathgate back and check this puppy out. Not a puppy, more of a horse. Yeah, there we have it. The Lucid Nightmare.